This guy, Paul S. Atkins. He is the head of the US Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, and he has recently allowed some pretty substantial changes to the regulation of the stock market. He has done it to allow SpaceX to list on the stock market in certain exchanges. Now, the question that occurs to me is, why? Now, I'm no mega genius, and I did find the changes quite difficult to understand because they couch the kind of finance language what I think are actually designed to make it difficult for ordinary people to understand. But I did figure out that there are basically, with the help of AI, basically three different effects that these changes have had. The first effect is on what are called passive index funds. These are funds that, say, have your pension in them, and they are programmed, if you like, to automatically invest in new IPOs that appear on the stock market. Now, the change in the rules means that SpaceX is allowed to be traded by these automatic passive index funds more quickly than was the case in the past. The effect that this has is that it makes the price go up quicker, which is interesting. The second effect was to reduce the amount of shares that were available to be bought and sold by the public. Why? Well, one thing is that it does tend to mean that the price goes up more. It tends to go up more in a more stable way. The third effect is to allow insiders, what they call insiders, that is, say, people who work for SpaceX, part of the SpaceX's board, etc., to buy and sell shares in that company that they hold already much sooner than they otherwise would be allowed to. Therefore allowing them to make much more money more quickly. Now, why would that change be necessary? Presumably there was a reason for that rule being there in the first place. Now, I don't know what's going on. It's weird, and I would be fascinated to see what you guys think, but to me it all sounds very fishy, especially given that the CEO of SpaceX has had very close ties to the government. I don't know. Am I being too conspiratorial?